Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Commodores will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores' offense will get first crack at it today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Here's the handoff. Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Commodores decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Special teams proving to be special.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You have a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
It's out onto the field.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Give to the running back. Still running at the 35. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now?
And have everything twice. It's the loudest place by
they get that
far that I ever
one,
played.
running the football,
I mean, for
great
an
vision
entire
and open
game,
field running
they are
ability.
on their
Everything
feet,
they're doing
yelling,
right
screaming.
now
Now,
is
listen, we can't tell the
working.
words
This
they're
play
yelling.
caller is in a rhythm.
The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Doing a great job getting to the gap.
To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. He'll set up to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Rebels! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that
That's a
possession.
really good job getting the
They
football.
want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Commodores will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Just a moment here. Talk a little about Texas.
Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover units. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0.
Everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this one.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
These guys use 4 to cut into this lead.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Make this game closer and
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Touchdowns.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's show you what's going down.
And he'll just take him in this drive will start at the 25.
Feels like the tide may be turning. This Penn team has picked itself
They'll
up.
be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Snags a quick pass on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Defense showing blitz here.
It's an incompletion.
Wants to throw on first down. Downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Sands. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Touchdown.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Pulls in the deep ball.
They got the touchdown. Their defense to finish off this half.
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Wants to throw on first down.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Try to put points on the board right before the half.
Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sands. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You can tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse this offense, hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just
wide open spaces. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's going to take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on
Individual effort by the wide receiver.
right now in the ACC. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that 1st down mark.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Touchdowns already.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Sands. And tackled there by the defense. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Commodores will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try
Makes
to
the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Out of bounds, as long as he passes the line of scrimmage, we're on to the next down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the...
They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Reed. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
He gets to the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down.
Explosive
Looking for a huge play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
With a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It's still nice to be an offense on second down and short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. I can just...
He might want another play.
Take a deep shot down the field. You can run the football.
To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. And a catch right into the end zone.
Described by the offense. They already got 3 first downs.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored right before halftime.
Stop.
I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be?
They were going to see this in this game, and all we wanted...
Quarterback on the keeper. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll take a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true
my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible.
It's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen. Breaking off this huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen.
Down. They'll snap it from the 32.
Yeah, the first possession, because
Just
your
a pass.
possessions, you're only going to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, all
Second and 11.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate
Name that can do that, they might just have enough.
Trying to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter was new. On this recognition by the defense, though, they were able to get to the back, get him down for a big loss.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bring in the heat. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today.
By the quarterback there.
Comes in and
Nobody's still, but you throw the ball away. No
I
one
might think
still
about protecting
chance to
my
get this
QB a
first.
little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
He's in with a 3rd down.
And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These
Want to set up
guys
30 long
offensively have been able
situations.
to
Just
go
want
out
to
and
get
execute
the football in front of you.
He'll take the
That
deep shot.
quarterback to hit the running back on that.
Makes the catch down the right
His
side.
body's flying to the football.
Green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him be direct.
It's coming up. So,
Ready to try the point after.
We've certainly seen.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw on first down. Part of the backfield. It's Harmon.
That's when
He
you
was
like to change
fortunate
up
not
the
to
tempo.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined.
It's always interesting how people handle making it. Like, you know this game is over.
It's
Not only the game from the guy that's football team continue to make plays. They throw it short.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They don't get a lot of
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some range to get some running.
And that is a
get this
backbreaker
running
if you're
game
the
going.
defense, because
They're
you've
the
done
ones
your
that
job
make
up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Plenty of distance between them and the
That's what
sticks
you want to
here
see
on
from this
second
offense
down.
down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game?
Looking to fire.
Continue to
He
feature
lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
First
Trying to
down,
pick
some
up a
flowers
first
for a
down.
defense. And you can't get margin. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. Percentages. It's usually pretty good on
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Them getting that big chunk.
Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball to the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the... Looking for the end zone.
Juncture, but they've got to continue
And the
running.
ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
I think it's just too
They
little
look
too late,
very
David, at this point.
prepared.
That's
All
the play.
11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for blockers. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Might be changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
It's going to be tough
He's
for
taking the
offense to
shot.
get some completions here because
He's got
now
it inside the
trailing by this
25.
much.
Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker.
Make some yards
He just
after
kind
the
of
catch.
floats and
Some
shuffling,
contested
and he's waiting
plays.
to see
This
which way
offense
the
has got to
quarterback's
do
going to go with the
something, and they got to
football.
do
Not
it.
able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
On the score.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We want to talk about having a weapon to bail out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down.
As much time as they can before snap, and start thinking about some of those times.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Defense knows it's tough. It's hard to put the ball down
Trying
this
to
area of the
find
field.
their way
They go with the
forward
toss
after the
play.
big
They pick
loss
up
on the
the
last
ball.
play. And the pressure gets him back.
After that big pickup on
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup say you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer,
for the
and they
offense
weren't
here.
able
They're
to do it
trying
there.
to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've
On
got a pretty
3rd
good
and long,
lead here
doesn't
late
need
in
to
the game.
take the check
Defense
down.
knows the run's coming,
Had to
right? So
throw
they're
it
going to be
before he
low
wanted
on
it.
scrimmage,
And this is
getting
going to be
stops like what
incomplete
they
on
just
3rd.
did.
And
You're
the
just going to see what the
Commodores
offense
will
does
send
on this
out the
next
punt
one.
unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick him apart.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And this defense goes back-to-back sack jacks. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Stop.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Reed. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job.
Intercepted, number 19. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes to the 22.
The case in this game.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stays in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Pressure. Done a really good job in
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Just being
So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man,
and the defender makes a
bring your ears back,
breaks on the football,
and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. And the Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Rushes on him, showing the arm strength to the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it on the left. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Just when you think you have this offense pinned down, they come up with a play like that. Now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 35. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the league. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw. It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. Right down the gut of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of the season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Roach. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll do it himself. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Commodores line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game hand.
He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And
they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now adjusting. He's not afraid to go deep. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a